Why don't we move on to Wichita? Who's a player that's off to a great start, Jeremy? I feel like you're trolling me with this one, dude.
So it's a guy, like, just looking at the roster, right? And for me, it was a surprise, and so that's why I had to bring it up, because I've been down on this guy literally since the day they drafted him. Uh, have wrote him off as a non-prospect every opportunity that I've got. So I just wanted to point out that Aaron Sabato is having the best season that he's had, like, as a professional. Um, once he got drafted, he's literally never he OPS'd a little at high A in 100 at bats over 1,000 5 years ago. Okay, um, right now at Wichita as a 26-year-old, which is not great. Uh, his OPS is 938, and he's struck out 13 times but walked 8. He usually is more like 2 to 1. Hasn't hit for a ton of power, but at least I think has earned himself the right to make it through the year, right? Um, After 2024, where he was awful,
Yep.
um, if he would have been cut this offseason, it wouldn't have shocked me. But the fact that he came back and is at least holding his own is surprising. It's not that he's the best player on the team. It's not that he's the best prospect on this team, but the fact that he's holding his own is surprising to me. And if he continues this, seeing him at St. Paul would not shock me.
You know what I need? You know what I need in my life? Aaron Sabato and Carson McCusker hitting back to back in the Saints lineup, just for the big dude all or nothing home run energy. I feel
Yeah.
like that would be fun.
Yep. No. So, yeah, I'm just trying to give him the kudos that he deserves after 6 years of me wondering the heck the Twins are going with that big.
That's very big of you, Jeremy. A couple of candidates. I gotta say, I'm a little pleasantly surprised by Wichita. I think when we did our preseason preview, and in general, the Twins minor league affiliates are performing very well as of Monday. 7th best cumulative record for their affiliates in baseball, which is pretty solid. I think we talked about, Jeremy, like Wichita's maybe being the least exciting in terms of just like raw talent. Of the rosters. Walker Jenkins has played a couple of games. He's not going to be playing till at least the end of May. How about one of the reasons they've been so successful? I was torn between Rubel Cespedes and Kyler Fedko. I went Kyler Fedko because I think this is more of a surprise. 25-year-old, 12th round draftee from 2021 out of the University of Connecticut, repeater of AA. Just to put this in context, in AA last year, he had an 85 WRC plus. He hit 227, 327, 319 in 76 games. So a good long sample size. He is crushing the ball in 2025. Through his first 23 games, hitting 293, 436, 560, 5 home runs, walking close to 20% of the time and striking out 23.4%. Good for a 176 WRC plus. He has a high BABIP. It's 354, but it's not so crazy high that it accounts for all of this. So I'm super duper impressed with Kyler Fedko and his start. That is, I think, one of the most fun, pleasant surprises, in my opinion, in the entire system. One thing I'll note from a couple of our picks of guys who are doing well, this applies to Jay Thomason, this applies to Kyler Fedko, and this absolutely applies to Carson McCusker, should we cover him when we get to St. Paul. All of those guys are swinging less by about 10% than their previous season. So what it's making me hypothesize and wonder about is the Twins seem to be able to dial back the aggressiveness of some of these guys a little bit, and it's leading to them getting better pitches to hit and better pitches to do damage on. So Kyler Fedko, impressive.